Um, Hi, everyone. Welcome to your Colorado Home Advocate Report with your Colorado Home Advocate, Don Batts. How are you, Don?
Good, good. Cool day in Denver today, so we're all feeling a little more comfortable.
So are we.
So,
A little bit cooler, a little bit nicer. It's actually quite lovely. As always, click the links down below. If you can't remember that, type in 2 words, Home Advocates. You'll find Don's information right on the front page, as well as an 800 number so you can get a hold of him. With that said, can I have the Colorado Homes Report for this week?
well, we are continuing a trend of increased inventory. This week we see the months of inventory, all types of properties in the Denver metro up to 1.3 months from 1.2 a couple weeks ago. So we are continuing to see a little bit of increase in inventory, which is very helpful. And of course, that means that there are more options for the buyers out there, and we are seeing less feeding frenzy buying out there. For example, let me look at my stats here. In May, 70% of properties that went under contract uh, were over list. Okay, that closed. Where in June we see it at about 20%. So the offers coming in way above list, and multiple offer situations are way down.
Great. As always, click the links. Please get a hold of Don, find out about your personal equity. I wanted to address the situation you had happen this week and just walk me through the approval process of how you, for any of you who've missed a payment, there are options, and we talk about those 9 options. This is one of those options. This was a pay current or refinance type option for the individual, but it's very remarkable that it got done 24 hours prior to the sale. Can you walk me through it?
Yeah. The situation is this elderly lady with in foreclosure. She unfortunately took one of these bad forbearance options. She didn't really understand what was going to take to get out of it. She's has all kinds of health problems and some memory issues. So she was really in a bad situation. And when I started talking to her, we looked at all of the options. And of course, they were offering, is Bank of America offering, yeah, we'll work with you and all that stuff. But she was really unable to put together all the documentation necessary to really apply and get the process started for any kind of a loan modification. But as we know, it's unlikely that they were going to offer her anything that was really going to help her. So that, but gee whiz, you got to try. Okay. She never got there. So that left us with sell the house and she doesn't want to move, or maybe we can get you a reverse mortgage. So I hooked her up with a wonderful mortgage broker that I work with. And it was a struggle to get it all put in because reverse mortgage is a process. One thing that I didn't know is it's required that the borrower go through FHA reverse mortgage counseling. It's a 2-hour thing. You got to do it online and or on the phone. You got to do it on phone, so you got to get the pat anyway, and you got to schedule these things out to a couple weeks out because they're just so busy. Anyway, long story short, we finally got the documentation into the mortgage broker. She got the preliminary approval and a closing settlement statement that showed that if we close on the reverse mortgage, the bank is going to get all of their principal balance, all their in arrears, via due to the forbearance, and of course all the foreclosure fees and attorney fees involved from the state. And push comes to shove, begging, pleading, telling the sad story, talking to the bank myself, I got a third-party authorization that allowed me to speak to the bank on this borrower's behalf, and we got it delayed a month, which should give us plenty of time to close on the reverse mortgage and get her back safe and sound in her house. Long term, I don't know whether it's 6 months, a year, 2 years, her health will require that she needs to move into another living situation eventually. But for now, she's going to be safe.
There you go. If you're somebody who missed a payment and you're wondering what your options are, give Don a call. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, I've just as a home advocate member, I've just been learning so much about this process in Colorado specifically. And if you are in distress on your property, let's talk about it. Let's go over those options. I can at least give you the guidance that you need and give you good information to make a good decision.